itself demands from you a compromise. And the big question is, will you? And like a gun to the head of most Nigerians once sincere, but in the bid of survival, must now air. Don't be deceived, even the very air you breathe in this country is not free technically, because the rich feel murder you before the eyes of the law, while the police and the judge as audience applaud. In Nigeria, the rich hardly get arraigned before a court, which of una get power to judge when the powers that be don't say, hush. There is a lot in my mind, a pregnancy have carried in my heart for a while, a grudge for a system that repeatedly refuses to acknowledge our plight and mocks our every throw of the dice even before international eyes. Upon the stress, the hustle, the blisters on our hands, the sore on our legs, the sweat on our face that has refused to dry up. Day in, day out, I am being bullied by a country that is supposed to make things easy. In Nigeria, a poor man's hustle is strong, so that he gets kept. The lower class has batches of nightmare that haunts him even with his eyes wide open. You can ask his bills. Don't blame me, for our fears are not the same, and no matter what I do, the system always chooses you. We live like refugees in our own country because the privilege is for a selected few, which makes me wonder most times, did somebody change my nationality? Am I not supposed to be entitled? What happened to my privileges? The flood, the hunger, the corruption, the starvation. My house lies 2 feet away from a gully. And with a little rainfall, this gully might become the grave we are buried in. Am I not a Nigerian? For God's sake, my skin is black too. All our lives we've walked barefooted, had nothing but crumbs that fell from your table, like that of the rich man, so Lazarus' mount. See, now before now they watch news. But ever since I realized that even the news is subject to the edicts of the influential, allegedly, the more you look, the less you see. The script is edited behind the scene. So I decided to shift my attention, my channel, to the one that doesn't respect personality, God. It is a shame you don't even hear me cry. It is a shame you don't even notice the now not red blood spilled from the stab wounds that you inflict.
It's a shame that our fathers and mothers are killed and we can't even see them anymore.
It is a shame we are at the brink and now facing mass genocide, shooting of children, men, pregnant women in the north, and still we keep silent. The killings are increasing. The price of common things are spiking. Even the garri that we produce, I can't even afford it. How dare you make money from a pandemic at the expense of your own citizen? A global disease that had a lot of countries open their treasuries and tend to their citizens. But in Nigeria, they charge those from the diaspora 42 to 50K to get screened. Allegedly. Like seriously? Our institutions are well equipped to foster and protect corruption. Some of our youth are grossly foolish and shouting solidarity songs for the jagabans of fake politics in Nigeria. They say our police, they collect bribe. But shebi you know, say those guys also they remit when they go back to office to who I don't know, allegedly. How dare you ask us to keep silence? How dare you ask us to still sacrifice more? Have we not sacrificed enough? What do we have left that you have not taken? What are we entitled to that you have not kept? We only keep what you reject. Our nation's resources have been privatized by a few, and when you are tired of filling your pockets, your relatives and children you pass to. When I talk, they say hate speech. How dare you say a word against us? Come on, keep quiet and endure the oppression and corruption. You know what? If you stand for nothing, you stand the risk of getting hit by everything, even as worse as a tsunami. Africans, my beloved Nigerians, who has bewitched you, because you have with your own hands signed yourself into modern slavery. And when China comes, can we pay the bills? And as a day goes by, being strangled by the hands of thieves and wicked men, because as we sail this turbulent Nigerian sea, the corruption that burns like wildfire, they roast us as if say we be corn. Help us. Thank you.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.